Hey everyone, Daniel here, and I'm here with the channel update videos. I don't normally like making these, but I kind of feel like I need to because there's some things I want to let you guys know about, new developments, things I'm working on, etc. This is either going to go up very late Tuesday or very early Wednesday, depending on, whatever. So, first things first, as you'll notice, I'm not in my college dorm room. I am in my house. So I'm done with school for the summer. So I'm going to be trying to really get back into the groove of making videos. I really, really want to focus on making issue to issue my primary kind of show, because as much as I love Valiant Comics, I realize that I don't have the energy to continuously do Valiant vlogs on the regular. It's just I burn out too quickly with that. And issue to issue will hopefully be a bit more interesting because I get to talk about comics, think about them a bit more, really get into a comic and analyze it, analyze characters, that kind of thing. But that takes time, and even though YouTube really prefers daily content, I cannot provide you guys with daily content, unfortunately. So, at this point, my plan schedule is to have an issue to issue, try to have one every week. If I can't, then I'll do something else, but I will at least have one video out every week. But what I really want to do is try to have a video out Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I like that schedule. It's 2 videos a week. It's solid. It's right in the middle of the week. It keeps me busy, keeps me producing, and all that. One of those, at least, would be an issue to issue, ideally. Probably the Thursday one, and then Tuesday will be more just kind of random whatever videos. Now, those videos could be vlogs, either for movies or for just comics, news that's coming out, or TV shows, what have you. But the big thing is I want to kind of do more content that's not just me talking at the camera or me with issue to issue. So I've been throwing around a couple ideas, and I'm considering actually doing some top 10 list videos. Now, I am actually someone who really likes doing list videos, doing top 10s, because I like having like sort of a list and getting to count down things, and I find those entertaining. They're popular, so it's an easy thing to do. So you're probably gonna see more countdowns, more like top 10 videos or something like that. And I want to give that a shot and see how I work with that. And I also want to try to get out more vlogs that are based on comics news. There's not actually a lot that's been going on recently, but things like if a new series has started, like the new Runaways series from Marvel that's coming out, because I'm a huge Runaways fan. Stuff like that. I really want to try and get more content out to you guys, but and luckily I do have a video coming up this Thursday, which is either in 2 days or tomorrow, based on when you're watching this, about Wonder Woman, because the Wonder Woman movie is coming out, and that's going to be a big thing, and I'm really excited about that, so look forward to that. Second thing is I have a new podcast out. As most of you know, I'm a huge fan of Rom the Space Knight and Transformers and Micronauts and other franchises like that, the Hasbro kind of universe, and IDW has been putting out solid comics, and I've done plenty of videos about IDW's Hasbro line. So I have recently started with my friend Callum, aka Jala Guy in Transformer circles. I've started a new podcast called Action and Adventure, the Hasbro Universe Podcast. It's a bi-weekly podcast that recaps and reviews all of the Hasbro titles in the IDW universe. So that's Transformers, G.I. Joe, Mask, ROM, Micronauts, Revolutionaries, the other Transformers books, and even Gem and the Holograms. We're talking about that. I don't read Gem and the Holograms, but I know I should, but I'll probably catch up in trade one day. But he does, and so he's kind of, gonna talk about that, whereas I get to talk more, I get to talk more about guys like ROM and Mask and all that. So yeah, there's a link in the description. We're on Libsyn, we're on iTunes, so please go check that out. Listen to it. If you like it, please leave us a review on iTunes. It's a big way to show your support. But that's another thing that's going to be taking up my time, but I'm really enthusiastic about it. It's a pretty easy thing, and I'm really excited about it, and I want you, and I want it to be a success. Second thing, or no, that's the big. Third thing, speaking of ROM, is I have recently come into owning every single issue of ROM Space Knight, aside from 3 of the annuals. Now you might be thinking, well, why did you do that when you weren't so experienced about it before? And I'll tell you why, is because I didn't need to have every single issue for any real specific reason. That has changed. I am a huge fan of ROM, and there's a lot of misinformation about ROM. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to write a book on the character. Yeah, I'm going to write a book. Like an actual piece of academic work. So that's another thing that I'm now dedicating my time to. I know it sounds ironic that I say, okay, I'm going to make more videos, but working on all these side projects. But yeah, that's kind of the big thing that I'm going to be working on for the next little while is this book, and I'm going through. It's really going to be a detailed history. I want to talk to the original toy creators like Bing McCoy. I want to talk to the original Marvel creators. Unfortunately, I can't talk to Bill Mantlo because of his condition. But still, I want to talk to people like Jim Shooter. I really, you're probably not going to get a whole lot of updates from this book because most of that's going to be, I'm working on it in private. But I did want to go ahead and announce that, yes, I am going to be working on it. And it's going to be a detailed history of the toy, of the comic, and of the character, in all, and kind of the Space Knights and the Diorites in general, because, they showed up in plenty more miniseries and plenty more series after ROM. So, yeah. But, as you can imagine, making weekly comic videos, making a podcast, and writing a book are not exactly easy on me. And recently I have hit a point that if I'm going to continue to grow and continue to do the things that I really want to, I'm going to need some support. And I know no one is excited about this next thing that I'm about to say, but I have started a Patreon. Yes. I know a lot. I personally was hesitant to start a Patreon myself because I didn't feel like I needed one. But that situation has changed. I am now at a point in my life where if I'm going to continue creating content for you guys, creating content for myself, like this book, which is a huge endeavor for me, and it's a real passion project, and I really want to see it through, because it's something I really care about. I have to have like I'm gonna need some support, and I know I'm asking a lot for. I mean, 200. I've got less than 200 subscribers to my name, so and half of that is not even gonna watch this video. But my Patreon is in the link below. It's patreon.com/DanielAdkins. You can find it. I offer what rewards I can, but I would, and I'm not gonna advertise it too much. I am going to try not to advertise it too much. I've actually had it for several months now, and I just decided not to advertise it. I put up links in my video descriptions, put it up on my Twitter account, but outside of that, I was like, no, not gonna promote it. I'm just gonna see what happens. But now we're at the point where I have to promote it. I have to, but I'm gonna try not to make it too big of a thing. I'm gonna probably stick it on end cards on videos, but outside of that, that'll pretty much be it. So, any support you can give, please do. You can put a monthly cap on it. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows how not Kickstarter, Patreon works nowadays. So, give what you can. If you can't, that's fine. I will continue to produce content for you guys. And I will try to keep to my Tuesday, Thursday schedule. If stuff happens, and I can't do it and I mean that's the thing. YouTube has always been a hobby for me. I do not plan on making YouTube a career. I do it as a hobby because there's other things I want to do. I want to write and actually make comics. I want to write books on comics. I want to do a lot more with my life than. So, anyways, just so yeah, that's just a little update from here at Daniel Adkins HQ. So yeah, look forward to new videos. Look forward to the podcast coming out, and look forward to my book, hopefully, eventually.